Hello, my name is John Coward. I'm doing my leadership presentation for United States University Nursing 375 course. Title of this presentation is Leadership in My Workplace. You made it kind of easy with this one. When I think about nursing leaders, think about people like Florence Nightingale, Clara Barton, people like that who influenced nursing, Jean Watson. But for me, you added in my workplace, which made it easy. I'm able to talk about a leader that I not only respect, but love as well. It happens to be my wife, Brandy Coward. She has a lot of titles that go along with her name. Probably one of the biggest ones that shows me leadership is wife, mother, and grandmother. She not only is dedicated to our family and making our family happy, successful, and thriving, but also keeping us alive and well and healthy. When we go back into the nursing field, though, she is a RN, BSN with a PHN. She has an MA in education. She's also in the FNP program at United States University. She's a CEO. She's a nursing program director. She's a compliance officer at our school. She is an author, and she is also a student. These are all signs of someone who is driven, dedicated, and educated in the process that they are choosing to be in, which makes a good leader. What demonstrates a leader? Well, as I said, she has the drive and the ambition and the desire to be successful. She's the founder of our nursing school, Angelus Institute, which was founded in 2005. When we started, it was because of her leadership and dedication that got the school off the ground. She was working for other schools at the time and decided that she could not only have a school, but run it better and make better nurses. A lot of the schools that we worked for in the past were more about money than they were about student success. She wanted to open up a school that was dedicated to making the best nurses out there possible. We started out with a VN program, and we actually started with only 2 students. And with her drive and ambition and desire, we changed that from 2 students to over 100 students a year. Now. Our original program was a vocational nursing program. That has also changed. We have grown from just being a vocational nursing program to now a CNA program, a CEU provider, and also a MA program as well. What specific behaviors are associated with an effective leader? Well, an effective leader is someone who can build a team around them and inspire the team to do the best possible work they can. This is what Brandy does every day. She has built a team of nurses around her that she inspires to do an excellent job in training the next generation of nurses, not only in the classroom but in the clinical setting. Besides the fact of building the nursing staff around her, she's helped to build the academic staff and the business staff at the school to provide a total successful care package for every student that comes into the program. From the very first minute they walk into the school, meeting the receptionist, to the day of graduation when we actually pin the nurses at the graduation and pinning ceremony. In what way is nursing leadership a dynamic and interactive process? Well, as I said, every day Brandy's at work providing that dedication, experience, and leadership to the staff. She is our compliance officer. She makes sure that every agency that we interact with has everything that they need in a timely manner, properly documented and reported, so that we stay in compliance with all of the regulations that are involved in running a school. That includes the Board of Vocational Nursing and Psychiatric Technicians, which is the board that regulates our vocational nursing program. Without her leadership and dedication, we probably would not be in business today because of the fact that it is so important that you're able to interact with these agencies and be a strong leader. Besides the BVMPT, she also provides information for the Bureau of Private Post-Secondary Education, which determines whether or not you can be a school in the state of California. It's a big agency to be involved with, and she is. She's also responsible for getting our national accreditation through Council on Occupational Education, setting up the meetings, starting the process, providing the information that got us our accreditation regionally and nationally, which allowed us to take our next step and become approved through the Department of Education, or the DOE, and that has allowed us to access our federal funding, which allows our students to allows more students to actually enter the program because they are able to find the funds that are available to them to help provide for their education. Besides the Department of Education, she's also gotten us approved through the VA program for our veterans and through Cal Grant for the state of California that we're in the process of doing right now. What are some of the ways nurses can demonstrate leadership in contemporary healthcare? Well, nurses, obviously, as a leader of the healthcare team, are the advocates to the patient. We speak for the patients when they can't speak for themselves or when they need someone to speak for them with the doctors and other nursing staff. Right now, one of the ways that Brandy is bettering herself to be a nurse leader is she is involved in the FNP program at United States University. You see here a picture of her standing in front of the senator of our 33rd district in California, where she's presenting a research proposal to him about the extent of the family nurse practitioner and their ability to do total patient care and total patient management. Other states have full practice professions. The state of California does not. And as California being one of the largest populations and largest in gross national product, I think it's important that California be a leader in the healthcare system as well, and so does she. And that is one of her big goals, is to get full practice nursing for FNPs in California. These are some of my references that I used for my presentation today. I hope that you find my presentation of our nurse leader, Brandy Coward, very informative and helpful. I know I had a pleasure making it, and thank you again.